Stage Whale, your regular fix for movies and mayhem. Episode 52, a duo of special guests with Gareth and Arse Penguin, aka Chris, where we remember old times and discuss favourite movies in each decade from the 80s onwards. Hope you enjoy the episode.
That's brilliant.
Hi, welcome to Rage Wells Down, doing the intro, Kev.
Oh, go on,
You've
then.
got me, Kev, Drew, and unfortunately two citizens that are
arses.
currently being held in, I think, Iraq, and they are prisoners of war. We've got Gareth and what it looks like Shania Twain. In what can only be discussed as a hostage video. Are they treating you well? Are they being nice to you?
I have a sore neck. No.
Brilliant, yeah, great. Bring our troops home.
So Chris
I mean, the sore neck
Rumback
sounds dodgy,
is
to be
here
honest.
with Gareth, so we've got a double guest scenario. And if anyone remembers Drew's video clip when we mentioned Arse Penguin in the previous, Arse Penguin is Chris Rumback's nickname, only in this group, just for people that don't know. And he's got it, Drew's art print printed on a T-shirt.
Once threw a bottle of beer at a ceiling.
Yes.
WPD.
Oh. He can confirm.
And also, if you could
What
sneak
was
onto
it?
cast, we can now see what happens when you order Aquaman off Wish.
How are you boys anyway?
You like a lesbian Harry Potter, what's going on?
I don't think we're ever going to get to answer anything.
That is the aesthetic I'm going for, so that's good thing.
Good stuff. Gareth, what's wrong with your neck?
Oh, literally a week ago today, I woke up early hours, stretched, and
Wow, you've been up a long time, haven't you?
it felt initially like a cramp, but then it just started to settle down, and then after a
It
few
was a
hours,
full-on erection.
constant aching, it just started spasming. I tried ringing in my boss at work, and the second he said hello, I just went, can't move. And I couldn't get any words out. He was like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you need help.
Wow.
So it comes and goes, but the doctor said I'm getting old, and I could be like this for a month. So
So getting old means spasmy neck.
yeah, I
Can
keep
you maybe record it so we can laugh about it?
maybe it might just happen later. I watched a lovely film last night in the cinema, and just sitting in their seats like that for a few hours, and it started spasming then. So
I'm
Go
going to
on,
go to
Gareth.
cinema more often. Let me know when you're going.
Is Gareth just brought this on topic all of a sudden? Fucking hell.
Is
Straight
that-
in. Mention a film. What did
Is
you
it
see?
the traps? Ironically, the traps have
By
trapped
the way,
your
I've
neck.
seen what happened in Trap. I know the ending now.
Whoa.
It's
No.
a trap.
for God's sake.
Oh, Drew, do you want to go and see Trap this
Yeah,
week?
we're going to do that, man. I thought we were going to do that.
Thursday?
Yeah, sweet, man. I'm in.
Oh, Thursday, we could join you, or at least I could, because I'm off all week.
Saturday?
Nice one.
Let's do it Thursday. Thursday evening, if it's on. As long as it's not in Screen 5, which is
It's
like watching a
on.
film on a Nintendo Switch.
That was brutal, man. That was brutal, guys. That's why it costs like £4 or something. Because you're
What's that?
basically getting a quarter of a screen.
I don't know what's going on with your camera at the moment, but it looks like you're video recording on a calculator.
Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's when we have a guest.
No, but
sometimes
it's fine. Like, you look like you were built from Lego in the last episode, so we're good.
So how about Thursday we go and see Trap then?
Yeah, see, now you look pixelated to me. Yeah.
How dare
Sure.
you? How dare you?
Yes, Lego. Yes, Lego James. We'll do it.
Yeah, so Trap.
Gareth,
Trap
you coming
is the only-
Thursday?
Trap's the only film this week that's worth
Depends what
watching.
time. Sorry,
Anytime after 5.
we're making plans, and Kev's trying to talk.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
care about Kev. He's up north.
Go watch Trap whenever you can.
I
And the
probably
floor-
could actually do after 5.
But the following week is the more important film.
Aliens.
Alien.
That
Mhm.
Robin
Should we go
Williams.
see that, Drew?
Yeah, have you seen the new advertising they're doing in America for Alien Romulus?
With the face huggers.
Yeah. They've got people all over, I don't know where it is, probably New York, just slumped near posters with face huggers on them, like real people with face
Wow.
huggers, and they're like all dead. and the face huggers are like breathing, like they're sucking his life away.
That's dope. I mean, that's
And
a
there's a
cool
guy-
promo gig as well, just to get paid to get sucked off. No, that sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. Wait.
There's a yellow taxi, so that's why I guess it's New York, and there's a guy slumped over the window, sticking his head out the window, and the face hugger's on him. He's dead.
Looks awesome.
People in the subway, flat down.
We never get cool stuff like that over here, do we?
No.
Yeah, we do.
I got popcorn.
I want
Yeah.
the Deadpool baby
Why don't
pool
you eat the
popcorn
noisiest
bucket.
food on a podcast?
I might actually get the baby pool popcorn bucket and pay the import charges for it.
Baby,
But that
Paul.
looks cool because those guys actually look like they're in an audience, just like eating,
Yeah.
just watching, like in the front row of a really
You
bad
remember
cinema.
to speak
But...
to them because it does look like they're watching us.
Yeah, I know.
So going back to your question right at the start, when you said,
Is
we
there a
got
question?
one topic about what film we watched. It was a delayed Deadpool and Wolverine.
It took
Delayed
2.5
Deadpool, baby.
weeks to watch.
Well,
Yeah,
I wanted to- I was-
sorry. Do
you
you
love
actually
the shit
listen
out
to
of
these
it?
podcasts?
I do. I'm a few episodes behind now.
Why? Why?
You're on it.
Uh,
I have to listen to someone talk about 1995 at some point.
it was actually 1979 earlier we were talking about.
Oh. Why not
Yeah,
sidekicks?
you'll love the episode before this. We talk about fonts, Gareth.
Apparently I turned into Rain Man, where I just guessed every date correctly.
That is written on my paper for later.
Oh.
Rain Man.
Yeah. For
What?
one of my questions.
Kev was
Ooh.
baffled by my knowledge of dates.
I mean, we all knew roughly, but you got the exact date, and we all knew it was like 94,
As an
95,
arse
96. You just got it.
There's an arse cat and an arse penguin in this episode.
Arse Penguin looks like he wants to murder you right now. Is this going to turn into, like, evidence, this video?
Probably imagined it a few times.
This is where Gareth was
Episode
last
52.
seen in this episode.
We can't produce episode 52 because the police have custody of it.
That's what it is. Are we on
I need to
52?
know- I need to
52,
know-
yeah.
52, dude.
Yeah, that went
52.
quick, didn't it?
Yeah,
15 I was last on.
I need to let out Arse Cat.
Yeah, you got a lot to catch up on, man. I think.
Wouldn't bother.
So what's everyone drinking today? I've seen an old speckled hen.
Not a lot.
I've seen a Fanta.
Cyanide at this point.
Oh, Kev's got his iron brew.
What's Kev's got?
He's got special. It's special iron brew.
I'm brew beer.
I've,
Kev, your quiff is getting outrageous.
What are you guys
Fine.
rocking?
I've got a Hawkstone lager from old Jeremy Clarkson.
And I have Pina Colada cider,
Hey.
which I bought just because the idea of it is so ridiculous that I just had to buy it.
We didn't ask what medical condition you had. Just said, what drink do you have?
James's cider's like rocket fuel, though, isn't it? What percentage
Yes.
is your cider?
2 secs. 8.2.
So basically, if you throw it in someone's face, it's pretty much like acid.
Wait, Kev's just turned into Jimmy Neutron. What's going on here?
Oh,
Kev's had an electrical outage and he's put his fingers in some sockets.
I think
The kid from
Kev, you like a
Jurassic Park.
pumpkin. Kev, you look like a pumpkin.
I love it though. It's
my hair.
it's.
If you
he's
want to
got a
end your
mohawk.
relationship, call your girlfriend now.
What'd you say, Drew?
What was the? There was a time you had a mohawk. I remember you shaved it, and you just had a full-on mohawk.
Yeah.
Kev,
I
the
like that.
side of
Yeah.
your hair looks like he's had an argument with the front bit.
he didn't shave his hair to get a mohawk. Someone shaved
Which-
it all
which-
off and then eventually grew one because why not?
Which side of his hair won that argument, though, James?
I don't think anyone's a winner at this point.
Oh, okay.
Least of all me, that's for sure.
Fair.
So, Gareth, what did you actually think? Oh, did you both go and see Deadpool?
Yeah, actually, there was, 7 of us?
Yeah, or
Right.
there's
What,
all your family and Eric as well. Basically.
What, Eric? Who's Eric?
Botfield.
You don't know Eric.
Wait, is
We
Eric-
want to talk about Eric.
Gareth. Botfield.
Yes, Botfield. The one you used to bully as a child, calling him a farmer boy.
Is that? Did he
Not really
still
a
know
good
the
bully,
farmer?
he's a good farmer boy. If he's a farmer,
Well, no, he's
Yeah,
not.
he's
He's,
a farmer. He's sorted. Because we're all the ones paying stupid money for fruit and veg. He's sorted.
Gareth. Last episode, Drew was trying to get me to take my socks off.
oh,
You didn't have
They are
any
off now,
goals.
Drew. Oh,
Almost-
Eric's like Kev. He's like kind of Scottish, but not. But he wasn't
fraud.
from Scotland, but he actually sounds kind of Scottish, whereas
Fraudulent little pumpkin.
Kev and sounds German. I don't know.
So what? Right. The first question for you about Deadpool before you say if you liked it or not, which is a silly question. Did you avoid the spoilers, and was anything actually a
Yeah, we
surprise
avoid-
for you?
Did not get anything spoiled. It was brilliant.
Really?
Nice.
Apart from maybe Dogpool.
Oh, that wasn't spoiled. Yeah, that was everywhere.
That's in the trailer.
Yeah, well, I didn't even watch the trailer. Literally, any time Ryan Reynolds come up on like Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, I was like, skip.
So good, right though. So good.
You weren't right though about your prediction of being in Wrexham at any point, but there was a guy wearing a Welsh flag on his Deadpool
Oh yeah,
costume.
Welsh Deadpool.
Well, it
Paul
was-
Mullen.
Yeah, Paul Mullen. It was the football player. from
Oh, was it?
Wrexham. So yeah, turn your volume down, guys, because we hear us in your thing.
Who, us?
Oi, oi.
Yeah,
Just
We hear
speak
us
to
in
the
your
slight echo.
thing.
down there.
We can hear ourselves inside your penguin ass hole.
Make our volume a bit quieter
Okay.
for you.
That's too low.
So middle. What about now?
Speak, guys, speak.
I am speaking words.
Rage
Yeah, that-
whale exists in a penguin's asshole.
Yeah, we're good.
So what was your
And now
favorite?
he's just going to do the sound. Sorry.
That's good. What was your favorite? What was your favorite bit, guys?
Favorite bit.
There was like loads of really.
There was just too
Well,
much
that's
happened. I can't actually remember the film already. The intro was hilarious.
Yes.
The
Bye, bye,
fighting
bye.
skeleton. That. Oh,
Yeah, just using all the bones.
The bit where he gets the when he's got the claws and he sticks it in the guy's bum hole, and then the other
Oh,
guy's
yeah,
groin.
he's doing the. Yeah, that was brilliant.
I said it was like the human centipede with Wolverine claws.
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds painful.
I already need to watch it again. I've forgotten everything.
Yeah, me and Drew have seen it twice now.
I'm going to go a third time, I reckon, like you said, Kevin, your Kev Films thoughts.
I might have to go again.
I might have to as well.
Third time's a treat.
And if you've not seen Twisters, go see that as well. That's good. If that's still in
I
the
want to see Twist as well, Drew. Should we go and see that?
Yeah, I'm up for Twisters. I can't believe
Yeah.
I say it really camp in the way I go,
I've got the weekend off,
Twister.
so if you want to go to do a movie mayhem thing at the weekend,
Well, yeah, mate, I'm free as a bird, man, till I go down to
You got
Brighton.
Borderlands out this weekend as well.
oh god, that looks amazing as well.
That looks sick. I'm down,
less
bro.
bothered.
Let's do it. Let's go 3 times, James. I'm up for it. Let's make it special because I'm going away. You can wear some special socks, and we'll make a date of it.
That's the bit in Deadpool as well, isn't it? Where when it's like Wolverine versus Sabretooth, it's like turns to
Oh,
the
yeah.
camera. It's like,
Put on
all
your.
right, geeks, get your special sock out now.
Actually, that scene reminded me when he's waiting for Chris Evans to say he's going to say it. He's going to say it. Flame on. Like what? I was not expecting that.
Brilliant. So well done.
Oh, and
In
that
that case-
scene at the end.
Oh yeah.
Bit?
The
was
bit
not-
right at the end where he's got security camera footage of
Chris
Human
Evans.
Torch saying all those
The
things.
insults where
I
you
loved
think
it when Blade was like, "There's only ever been one Blade," and he just looks at the camera.
And you nod.
Loved that bit. I was like, they're
There
definitely
was
not making.
rumors though. There's rumors based on his performance that they might go that way now because
They should.
Mashahar Ali, which I can't quite say after a few
Mahershala
years,
Ali. Yeah.
Mahershala Ali, I think is pulling out of it anyway. So the fact that Wesley
Look,
Snipes,
Shaquille O'Neal's not doing it anymore, so let's let Wesley Snipes do it.
that's what I'm saying. And Snipes looks so sick as that character with that
He
style
did
and the
that-
grey that it
He
would.
did that spinning back kick in the fight as well, which I believe he actually did because he's a martial artist as well. He's
Yeah, he's
growing up as a
badass.
natural martial artist. But the new fact come from that is now Wesley Snipes is now the longest standing comic book action hero ever.
Yeah. I
Even though
think
he's only been
Ryan-
in 4 films.
I think Ryan Reynolds was saying in some interview as well, like he says that everyone owes the success of Marvel to Snipes because if Blade fucking bombed, they wouldn't be like, yeah, let's do Iron Man, let's do Endgame, let's do Infinity, let's do blah 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 blah. It's like
You should have like a counter in the background of somebody saying amount of episodes talked about Blade, and then you'd probably run out of numbers.
He put Marvel on the game. He put Marvel on the map, though. Let's to be honest.
Who you?
It's relevant in this conversation. Usually James brings it up from out his arsehole, but today it's relevant.
From out of his penguin arsehole.
And yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I was going to say now.
James is looking deep into my soul. Oh, okay. So, James, when we go to the cinema, bring 3 socks.
Yeah.
One's got to be special.
1 per spaff.
2 for your feet.
No,
and
Kev,
one
we're
for
not
your...
getting posters from every time I die. So
2 for your feet and 1 for your special place. Cool.
Has anyone seen the new trailer for The Last of Us 2? Did anyone watch The Last of Us 1?
No.
I saw the first one.
I knew they were going to do
Last of Us 2.
But has everyone seen the first series?
It was amazing.
Yeah. Well, they've just released the
The
trailer.
Last of Us.
Yeah.
Or the video game thing.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They turned it into a HBO series.
The mushroom zombie people.
I have a crazy link to that, like a really small link. The cinematographer called Eben Bolter. I was in a short film that he was the cinematographer on.
Ah. Oh, that
Thanks.
guy, Aaron Green, that we're going to get on, the M&M guy that we're going to get on in September.
Maybe not say get on.
Get on the podcast.
Okay.
He's going to be, he knows Iaz, the guy you work with.
Yeah. They were all at Ravensbourne College together. Like, they were all there. Like, he knows Aaron Rodgers, obviously Aaron Green, Iaz. I bet you they know Eben Bolter. It's like cinematographers just, there's like a little kind of probably a WhatsApp group of all cinematographers just know each other, man.
Well, they follow each other as well. But he knows a guy I know as well, Liam Hoops, that I've worked with 2 or 3 times on films as well. So, yeah, they all know each other, which is cool.
Yeah. But it's nice, man. It's nice that they've got that kind of connection and stuff. But I like the fact that this podcast can take us down different avenues, like you were saying, modeling, dancing, cinematographers, artists, directors. You know, it can a whole stream of people with amazing talents, and these 2 guys down here.
That's why I've got Chris and Gareth on, dancers extraordinaire.
Yeah,
give us a twirl.
Chris is a dancer.
Oh yeah,
he's got the moves. He's got the moves.
Show
you guys
your moves.
Puppet masters.
Well, I was going to ask Gareth. I messaged Gareth earlier just in case he thought of it, but maybe a little bit, unfortunately, less relevant for Chris. But he might have a memory as well. I was going to say to like Gareth, like what was Gareth, because he's a bit younger than us, not massively, but significant. When we were like in our 20s, he was like a teenager. Really just started drinking when we were all friends. So he got to us late a little bit, I guess, in that scenario. Just want to see what his first memories or thoughts or opinions were of the 3 of us.
Are you sure you want to know?
Let me caveat some of the things you could say, because you've probably got dirt on me.
Well, obviously, my first memory of you is a blur, because it was when I was a little wee child.
Well, my first memory
That's
of
what
you
date rape does.
is a 1-year-old.
Well, I think my first technical memory of you, Kev, is you coming round my house to help me play Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Because I kept dying, and then you were like, oh, I'm amazing at Sonic, and then you kept dying and saying balls, and then I started going around the house going balls, and my dad's like, why are you saying balls all of a sudden?
The old weird kid next door keeps talking about balls. Like, don't invite him over.
Nice to see Kev introduce someone younger than him to the term balls, isn't
it? I mean, it wasn't.
Oh, that wasn't the only inappropriate thing
every time he dies as well.
Introduced me to before he should have.
That just sounds wrong. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Mainly art in video form. Thanks for that, by the way.
So basically pornography.
Yeah.
Emmanuel in space.
Oh, yeah.
Emmanuel Space, yeah, that was one of them.
I think they're in.
I think there was one called Animal Farm, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I've
with the
never.
horse.
Kev fucking horse.
You're not talking about the George Orwell story, I assume. It must be something else.
Bestiality.
That was a joke, by the way. You can't really tell on his face.
Yeah, but you're blushing though, dude. That's the only thing that gives it away.
I'm very warm. This house is very warm.
This house is warm, I promise.
Yes. Playing cars in the dirt. In your little soil bed. We used to make little tracks out of, just made tracks and then drove a car spring.
The little normal cars.
Yeah, little toys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Little dirt patch in the garden. You know, in my back garden, you walk down the path. By the fence, there's a dirt path, and then there's grass.
Yeah.
On that side,
So you used to introduce Gareth to your dirt path, did you?
And we went out
at a young age.
I think like little forks and spoons and
Sticking
little forks and spoons as well. Not making it any better.
Sticking cars up your dirt path instead of hamsters.
Not making it better.
And then playing Go for Broke and Dizzy Dizzy Dinosaurs with Limeade.
Not good.
I was about to play Limeade. Yeah.
Yeah. First memory of Munden or James. I don't call him James because he doesn't like it, and I don't like calling people names. Then they don't like being called.
Which is why I call him James.
Yeah. I think not long after coming around your house when your parents moved to Germany and your house become party central, sort of introduced us to him when I think I was between 16 and 18, possibly older.
Prime.
And he got me my first contract phone. And he sold me the shittest phone that he had.
Welded him right up.
It was an iPhone. Never
phone?
went back to iPhone again.
Where was he at?
Welded him right up.
I can't really remember the first time I met Drew. I think he did some magic, maybe.
Card tricks, yes,
card
dude.
Tricks. Other than that, he's got his cards ready to show us. Yeah, there was a brief Curry's period where I used to come and annoy you at work. So I might have met him then. I don't know.
Yeah, you would
I
have.
can't remember.
And James, we're all in Curry's.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day actually about Curry's, and remember we mentioned a few stories about it, and you mentioned Dave, Drew, the manager.
Manager, yeah.
Do you remember the time when Dave, the manager, got really pissed off with us? And what was the bully tough guy, baldy guy called?
Dan.
So
I could have told you that from a previous episode.
Dave and Dan, it's confusing. So Dan, the kid that was a bit older than us and the tough guy, when Dave told us all up, when the manager told us all off, Dan stood up and shouted went up where the manager was, turned around and spoke to all of us and said, "No one worked, no one attempted to sell anything, doing nothing until this quick apologise." And Dave had to apologise to us. The manager had to apologise, otherwise he didn't do a job. So
the power.
Embarrassing for him.
The power of staff.
Yeah. Power of a scary young man that's got
that you've employed. Yeah.
And obviously, I think we mentioned it before we started recording. So for the guests, we all remember the first introduction of the Arse Penguin of Chris Rombach, which was the... Was it? Did you have a little tantrum because you lost a go, or was there something else? Or did you just do something? Why did you throw?
I don't know.
Why.
I think I was just so fucked that I forgot what I was doing because I drank too much, and then I was just like, lose. I don't know.
2 wicked blues deep.
Yeah.
I think what it was I told him he was too drunk, and I was thinking about sending him home, and he pretended the can of beer was a shuriken. And I'm pretty sure I remember him shouting "Shuriken!" and then
Shoryuken.
And I had to kick him out into the garden where I don't know whether I want to embarrass him or not. Do I want to embarrass him?
Yes, you do.
It's what do people come for. I'm only kidding.
He released.
They come for it, do they?
Oh, for God's sake! He released some oddly coloured liquids into the garden through his clothes.
Demon.
Don't know what you're on about.
Neon semen.
You mean he spilled
Emperor band?
Is that why you shouldn't drink liquid? Because it changes. It changes your colour. Yeah.
Hey.
Cool.
What?
So Gareth,
Change the colour.
You mean your liquid colour or something
the wicked,
else?
Yeah. Does the wicked change your internal liquid?
Yeah.
Were you pissing blue liquid?
No, I don't. I've never done that before.
If you've eaten like, I've only eaten 10 Smurfs, and then you just piss out blue, yeah, that's fine.
Stop eating Smurfs. So Gareth,
Stop
you said
eating
you had questions for us, did you?
Oh yeah, well, a while back I was just having loads of ideas, and every time I sent in a question, we had James's reaction of, "Oh, for God's sake!" So I thought I'd do it actually in person.
Nice.
So it was going to be.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah,
James
something
can't
like
escape.
that. I think there might have been a similar question since I thought of this, but we'll see. It was, what's everyone's favourite movie from each decade since the 80s? Just one movie, even though I've put down like maybe 4 or 5.
80s, Top Gun. 90s, Usual Suspects. Noughties.
Really? That's all he talks about.
No, that's why I'm being sarcastic, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse 2.
Oh.
What was the noughties?
What, in the noughties?
Isn't that the newest one?
Noughties is in between 2000 and 2010 or 9.
Yeah, but that was shit era film, so I'm not counting it.
Actually, I got a few.
Hey,
down.
so throw like Lord of the Rings in there then for the noughties. It was good.
Never watched it.
You don't like any fantasy, so I'm not surprised you wouldn't watch that.
Kev, what's your...
My bad.
What?
Batman. Christopher Nolan Batman for the noughties.
Oh, Dark Knight.
That's on my list.
Shout.
But I'll change mine because he's already said it.
Kev, are you going?
You go, Drew.
80s?
I want to say Terminator Judgment Day.
90s, that
It
is.
was 90s.
90s, dick nuts, but
Yeah, all right,
90s.
all right.
We were looking this up earlier.
Terminator 1 was like 88 or something.
Yeah.
if you say anything other than Top Gun for the 80s, what's wrong with you?
But I'm not going to copy you, man. I've got ideas. I just don't know
Never ending the story?
centuries.
The Crow?
Or is he on 90s
I
now?
mean, The Crow was really pretty fucking good.
Hook? Watched that the other day.
Hook.
Oh,
Reef loved it.
I kind of want to just like look at the 80s on my phone.
Yeah, do it. Don't
Seven.
use your brain.
Another good one
No, wait,
from
is it
the
Seven in the 80s?
From the 80s.
90s.
still on the 80s, are you?
We're still in the 80s. I
90s,
don't have anything
seven.
for 80s.
You've not got 80s yet.
I don't know.
If you think 80s, think cool music. Beverly Hills Cop,
Beverly Hills Cop is dope.
Spaceballs.
Whoa, hang on. Isn't Metro 80s?
No.
No, it's 90s.
Come on,
isn't it?
surely. What?
Spaceballs for the
Why-
80s,
why
if
are
you're
you
talking about
picking a
comedy,
weird film like
is
Metro?
number one.
It's nowhere near
Because
the top.
Metro's sick, man. Eddie
It's nowhere
Murphy
near the
did
best
the...
of any decade.
Kenny Loggins.
It's never even the best of the top 10 of that year.
Mate, Metro's great, man. That's based on opinion.
Yeah, your opinion doesn't count.
Cheers.
All right, well,
Brilliant.
80s,
Come back to me.
Actually, that might help.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
I think 80s is difficult.
Halloween.
Type Rider then.
Oh, hang on. No, The Godfather. The Godfather. Boom.
Yeah.
Wait, the original Godfather, wasn't that in the like late 70s?
Was it? And Godfather 2?
Yeah, but Godfather 2 was everyone's favourite, really, isn't
But
it?
wasn't Godfather 179?
Something like that.
It's close to 80, man. Come on,
I'm
Jesus.
throwing it out there. Someone Google
I'll
it.
throw you out there, man.
That's
It's
the
close.
-1 answer.
Let's just call it The Godfather or two.
When was
Godfather
the
of
original Godfather?
1972. It's not even close
Oh,
to the 80s.
wow, not even close.
Godfather Part 2 is 74. Godfather Part 3 is 1990. That's
You can't have
But
the...
Drew's
It's
just like
1990.
dropping like
It's the entire
Drew's
difference.
in some
Okay,
like
in this episode,
1920s
Drew
stuff
doesn't
at the
know
moment.
maths.
Wait,
That's
wait,
fine. Hang on.
Did
No
everyone...
film?
Drew's like my top 80s films,
Wait,
the
wait,
Charlie
wait, wait.
Chaplin movie.
Stop a second. Everyone talked. I don't think anyone heard that. Godfather is 72. Godfather 2 is 74. Drew had to pick an 80s film, and even Godfather Part 3 is 1990. Missed the
Thank
entire
you
decade.
for shaming
For
me, Kevin.
fuck's sake. One job.
Okay,
Drew's like, I know, Charlie Chaplin Unplugged. That's 1922.
wait, Ace Ventura.
That's 1990s.
90s. like
In
94.
what world would Ace Ventura be an 80s?
Mate, I was a kid at 80, man. I was born in 80, halfway through 80.
So was I. You're a year different to me.
Yeah, but I just don't know that era well.
Mate, the 80s is all the fun stuff. Like, you got your Turner and Hooch, you got your Field of Dreams, you got your Robocops, Weird Science.
Wait, it's big. It's big in 80s.
Oh, for
Biggleby,
fuck's
yeah.
sake, no.
Yeah, it is. Big's in the 80s.
James,
I don't think it is.
big is there.
Big is 88.
Oh,
Yes.
lucky.
No, it's
Right,
definitely.
he's finally got his 80s. 90s?
Well,
We don't need another episode for this.
Drew's
80s,
like
you've got like
favourite 90s movie
80s,
is
you've got
Avengers
Twins,
Endgame.
you've got
It's
Batman,
7.
the original Batman.
I just said 7.
7, okay. Noughties?
Despicable Me 4.
Inception.
Set.
No, that's 2010.
That is 2010. Shit, my bad.
God,
That's had enough. He's
alive.
fucking off.
Naughty. It would have to be, yeah, Batman, man. It'd have to be. The Nolan job.
Christopher Nolan, yeah. That was shout. Touch.
2010s? Inception.
Inception.
And 20s, obviously the last 4 years.
Obviously,
Joker.
Spider-Verse 2.
Who?
Spider-Verse 2.
Joker.
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
Get out.
Joker's good.
Get out. Get out.
Is that 2019? That would be annoying.
No, it's not
It
2019. It's
probably is, though,
2020.
my luck.
Ah.
It probably
Oh,
is.
actually, I think you're
Fuck,
right.
it
mate.
is actually.
I think it's
Oh, is it?
2019.
Fuck's
It's
sake.
2019.
See, I can't check my phone because it's up
I
there.
can't-
Right.
Spider-Verse 2,
I can't
Drew.
even
Just
get-
play it safe.
Mate,
Go on,
This
Kev, what's yours?
episode,
the
in
20
this episode, Drew questions carrying on with Rage Whale.
yeah, last episode, James nails every year. This episode, Drew doesn't even remember the right decade. 10 years out.
Drew's unaware of what fucking millennium.
What year are
we're
we in right now? No, I'm going to kid.
Drew, films in the 20s, as in 2020s, not 1920s, is post-pandemic. So Elvis, Top Gun, Maverick, onwards.
Deadpool.
Okay.
Spider-Verse 2.
Some of the best cinema we've had in a long time has been in the last
Yeah,
3 or 4
Spider-Verse
years.
2.
So, Kev,
Can
we're
you
up
think
to
of
you
it?
now.
Watch him
Wait a
throw out something now
Drew
like
cannot
Titanic.
think of a single film in the last 4 years.
Drew's
Oppenheimer.
like Captain. Yeah, okay.
Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer.
You did talk about
2022, yeah.
So, yeah, that's
2022?
Put that in your lunchbox and smoke it.
What, a nuclear bomb? I think that'd be dangerous.
I just realised how
Probably not.
inappropriate that was.
I'd rather put a sandwich in my lunchbox than that, to be fair.
Yeah, don't put a nuclear bomb in your lunchbox. That's going to cause all kinds of problems.
Div.
Kev is in heavy thought trying to think of his
Oh
one.
God, I don't know. Take the piss out of me if you want, but I haven't got a clue. So 80s. I think it's genre specific as well, because I'd want to pick The Shining, but
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good shout.
Touch.
in reality, it would be like the Beetlejuices, the more comedy elements. You know, the Beetlejuices, the Top Guns, that type.
Wasn't Beetlejuice early 90s?
Nope.
It's also good to name things that other people haven't said just for variety.
For sure, man.
Yeah,
That's the spice of life,
90s
Gareth.
is obviously The Crow. Any other suggestion is wrong.
Whoa.
If going down comedy, then it's Ace Ventura, which is
Whoa,
90s.
actually, wait. Isn't the 80s Enter the Dragon?
No, that's
Oh,
70s.
that's 70s.
You've messed up again. Just retire.
It's.
I'm
I
gonna wave a
went to the
white
cinema
flag.
last year to watch the 50th
Enter
year
the Dragon
anniversary.
might be the 80s, to be fair to them.
What?
I think Enter the Dragon was the 80s, to
No,
be fair.
70s. I watched the 50-year anniversary last year,
You're a 50-year
so
anniversary.
it was literally 1973.
Well, where'd you get to?
Uh,
Noughties?
90s, I'd probably. Oh yeah, I've said The Crow. Also slotted a bit of Pulp Fiction as well, probably.
Oh, good shout.
Basically, most Tarantino's.
I'm going full Tony Stark.
The noughties, I don't know. That's
That's what she said.
the strange thing about the noughties is technically the age group we grew up in. That was like our teenage and 20 years. So that should be the
Not the age group that Kev targets, by the way, so you're not confused.
age group of films that we remember the best. But I can't
Dude,
remember.
in 84, I was born, though. So I'm fucked.
No, in
As
the
was
noughties.
I.
We're talking the noughties.
Congratulations.
The noughties
Yeah, I'm
is
just
when you're a
saying, I was
teenager.
1 year old halfway through the 80s. Well,
Drew,
not even
do you
halfway.
understand what I'm saying? In the noughties, you're a teenager in the 20s. That's the stuff you're going to remember the most.
Yeah.
Mate, that's got shit like The Departed in. Ooh. Planet Terror, Sin
Yawn.
City, American
What?
Psycho.
Take that yawn back, James. Take that yawn back.
It goes on so long.
You go on so long.
Yes, I do, and that's what I tell all the girls. But like, that's brilliant. That movie goes on some time.
Yeah, I
No,
can't
you're-
think
you're
of a good
thinking of,
noughties film.
I've got 3 down that I didn't know which to pick, but
Bad
one
Boys
of them
2.
has been said. Actually, 2 of them have been said now, so I'll go
Lord
for
of the Rings. Christopher Nolan Batmans.
Oh, is that?
Pick one, Kev. Anyone.
Yeah, whatever.
Christopher Nolan Batman, surely.
Dark Knight. Dark Knight's noughties, right?
Yeah, that. No,
They
wait.
all were.
No. Oh, okay.
That's the one in the freezer.
Cool.
You done? Have you got 2010s?
I haven't got a clue what's in the 2010s. How do you even search?
Not a lot. I think not a lot happened that decade. I picked out one.
Logan.
Yeah, Logan was.
Ooh, shout.
Oh, wait. Were you all forgetting Lucky Number 11?
Oh, I'm going for yeah. We have.
I always have a special moment when I hear that.
We're going.
Lucky Number 11 is one of the most underrated movies of all time.
No.
I can't find it anywhere to watch it.
Mate, it's on Prime.
It is on Prime. Yeah, I saw it.
It's on Prime right. It's on Prime
Such a
right
good film.
now, Gareth.
I'm watching that tomorrow.
I'm going to watch it after this cast.
I'll go for recent. I'll go for
love that film.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And then for 2020s.
I might also go Wolf of Wall Street.
2020s, I'd probably go for something like Elvis and Top Gun.
Cool.
Wolf of Wall Street deserves an honorary mention. The
We'll
acting in that is insane.
We'll have Arse Penguin next, because at the end of mine, we can go into something I wanted to talk about.
Okay, so favorite 80s movie? Transformers, the animated movie.
Oh, mate.
One of the best 80s.
With Grimlock.
Oh, yeah, Grimrock. Oh, it was Grimlock, I have to be.
Grimlock, yeah, that's what I said, Grimlock.
Bots and all that stuff. And an original Weird Al Yankovic song in it.
Which one?
It's called Dare to Be Stupid. And if we didn't have copyright, I could actually play it right now. I've got the soundtrack on my computer, but I'm not going to play it. Yeah,
of course you do.
I think this is different to Instagram, though. You might be able to get away with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But our family used to have the record of the soundtrack, like the vinyl record.
That's awesome.
For some reason. That's quite funny. So it's for me, it's a very nostalgic movie. It's like one of the first ones I watched when I was like 5 years old or something on a VHS. And then I still like it to now, all the way to now. It's actually my favorite movie out of all movies. So
it's
I could try and quote bits of it and just start saying like bar weep, grana weep, ninny bong or something. Do you know what that means?
We would call maybe 999 to have a suspected stroke alert.
I was about to say that.
I watched that. I watched that film in Chris Donahue's house.
On mushrooms.
Probably.
And
yes, you did.
All we could think of was when the thing was opening up, the big whatever it was, like that.
Yeah,
it was just like Terry's chocolate anus. That's all we thought. Because it's a big orange bowl that opens up like a sphincter.
It eats planets as well.
Terry's
and it's voiced by Orson Welles in his last ever role before he died. Unicron was. So it is the Citizen Kane of 80s toy advert movies.
That's deep. That's amazing.
Genre.
90s?
So, yeah, 90s, I said Terminator 2. That's always a good one.
Shout. Great
91.
shout.
Yeah. Year my sister was born.
So, it's not...
Noughties?
Noughties.
It's a great film.
Oh, what did they say? Oh, yeah, Inglourious Bastards. Yeah, that was the...
Shout.
Good movie.
That's my favourite Tarantino movie.
Donnie.
You like it?
I watched that a couple
of
months
ago. With the bear Jew.
Yeah.
I want my scales. Sorry.
Yeah.
2010s.
And it's interesting that movie's 90% in German, like pretty much the whole way through. It's like you wouldn't expect them to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Can we also put a shout out for Valkyrie, the film that didn't bother with accents? They were like, you could be whoever you want. Like
And
Eddie
Tom
Izzard's in it, Tom Cruise is in it. They're like, don't even bother putting an accent, just be you. Great movie.
Yeah.
Your 2010 one, someone's already
2010,
said.
Yeah, I said Inception for my 2010s.
Yes.
Because it was like
Great movie.
Shout,
one of the
dude.
best ones.
Absolutely.
Best ending.
Oh, yeah. And then my 2020s was Encanto. Because that was one of the best ones on
End the
Disney.
conversation right immediately.
Was that one?
Delete him now.
was
End him
Encanto.
now. Gone. Finished.
Amy Adams? Was that Amy Adams?
It's
Yeah.
Rosa Diaz of
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's like loads. It's basically mostly Mexican cast. Pretty much
Okay.
every character.
Drew, do you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Sometimes.
Rosa Diaz. That's the person who's the main person.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The Angry
Okay.
Detective.
The Angry Detective. Okay, sure.
I'm going to kick off mine with a new beer. Bought this just for
Oh.
Kev. He said you have to have a fancy beer. I've got a Northern Monk. It's pretty vague.
Wee.
What's it called? Oh, it's actually called Vague.
It's
Vague.
pretty vague. Hey, boom. That was
Yeah,
good. That was good.
6% hazy.
I like it, hazy.
James,
I
I'm
love
surprised you didn't say June too. I thought you loved that.
And it's just got out of the freezer as well.
Ooh, smart.
So yeah, for me, the 80s, probably one of my top 3 films of all time, Rain Man.
Quantus. Definitely Quantus.
Yeah, got to go to Kmart.
Who's on first?
Pants on the highway. Yeah, Rain Man. Brilliant
Great
film.
It's still incredible.
Um,
It's still like one of my favorite films as well. It's just epic.
Yeah.
It's really heartwarming, but it's hilarious, and it's one of those classic films where the main guy is a dickhead, and then because of someone else, he grows to be a lovely man, and you see growth.
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
beautiful.
Like Twisters too.
Like Twisters.
So the 90s, obviously I've put The Crow, favourite film of all time,
Correct
but
answer.
because it's already been said, my second one, I've gone for Truman Show, as I know Kev would have said Ace Ventura.
Ooh.
So Truman Show.
You know,
For me.
if it's on 90s, you could have gone for Mask and Dumb and Dumber and every Carrie film.
Well, I did like Dumb and Dumber, but I didn't like him as much as Truman
Or
Show.
Liar Liar. Was
Ace
it Liar
Ventura 2
Liar?
rules.
Dumb and Dumber.
In the
Tru-
90s.
Truman Show was just like clever, like
Yeah.
perfect.
Ace Ventura 1 was biblical.
Was Liar
Yeah.
Liar in the 90s?
Yeah, but Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, you got one right.
Hey!
The thing with Liar
Drew's
Liar,
like, was Liar Liar in
is when he
1936?
Liar Liar is when he started doing like
That would be a lie.
almost a proper film. Everything before was Jim Carrey being silly. Liar Liar was the
The
crossover.
number 23 is so good.
No, mate. Liar Liar. He's silly as hell, man.
No,
he has a
it's
fight
great.
with a pen.
Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But it's a transition into almost a normal comedy. You
But
can't
how good is
compare
number
Liar
23?
Liar-
Has everyone seen
You
it?
can't compare Liar Liar with Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber.
I'm not trying.
But the
I'm not
number
trying to compare.
23. What a great movie.
What?
The number 23.
Yeah, very good.
The horror one
That's
with
very different though.
Jim Carrey. But I'm just saying, I love Liar Liar. Like it's a big one for me.
I know. I felt your
Drew's got a
offense
big one.
this episode and the previous
I've
episode.
got a big
when we
one
Brought it up.
for
and
Liar
didn't,
Liar.
didn't talk about it for ages.
So going on to noughties,
Claw, I'm gonna get you. The claw.
I had obviously Dark Knight down as well, but that's been said, and The Departed, which I think has also been said.
Yeah.
James, I think actually I would pick this over those two anyway, just because of the situation when I watched it. Taken.
The
Liam
first
Neeson.
Great movie.
The
Great movie.
first Taken. Oh my god! After like 20 minutes, it's just
Great
one
movie.
text all the way
Wait a
through.
minute. You just said the situation you were in was someone being abducted in your real life. And it
No, he was
resonated with
abducting
you.
someone else and he was getting tips.
That's the time I watched it.
The
He was
Taken
writing notes.
movie was more of a how-to for Gareth. Like some IKEA instructions.
And I aced it.
Did you want to divulge what we're
Yeah.
about, or is it sensitive?
No, they never found Madeleine McCann again, which is weird.
No, when I said like the situation, I just meant sort of the mood at the time and where I was, what I was doing. It's just
Kidnapping people. Brilliant.
had a few beers and had some snacks, and literally my
Kidnapped
hand
a few people. Great.
and the snacks. I was just that into the film.
To be fair, I think today we take the piss out of
So
Taken.
basically, Gareth was into human trafficking, which is great.
So we take the piss out of Taken because
I learned a lot from that
silly
film.
but in reality, that first film was epic. That was a show.
Yeah.
It was,
That,
and apparently led Gareth on a trip down human trafficking. So, you know,
It snuck in there as well.
inspiration.
I don't actually remember its release. I just heard someone said, "Have you seen Taken?" It's like full on. I was like, "No, I'll give that a go."
No, what happened was, Gareth, they explained it to you, and you were like, that actually sounds like what I'm doing. So I'm going to give it a watch.
it's got to
and
be
get
one
some
of
tips.
the most quotable lines of any film in history now. It's probably overtaken
Yeah.
classics. And
It's overtaken. Sorry.
Oh, I'd say. 2010s, as mentioned, there wasn't actually all that many films in the 2010s, but I was looking for them earlier, and I come across The Martian with Matt Damon.
Man,
film,
Shout.
it's a bit long, but it's brilliant.
That's what
Love
she said.
Martian.
Great shout.
Yeah, and then I went a bit
Long
boring.
but brilliant. A review we can all wish to hope for.
And then 20s to 24s, I put Deadpool versus Wolverine just because I'm still high off that from yesterday.
So good, that movie.
Before that, it was probably, and I'm hoping it's in the right year, the Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh,
Mm.
shout.
2010, that was pre-2020.
No.
No Way Home was 2020.
Because I remember seeing it, I saw it with Kev at the IMAX in Wales, and I'm pretty sure it was post-COVID or during
Yeah,
COVID.
It was during COVID.
Gareth, have you
2020.
seen Spider-Verse 1 and 2?
I've seen the first one. I haven't
The
seen
second one is the best Spider-Man film of all time.
2 is brilliant.
So I've heard.
Without any exaggeration. Apart from The Usual Suspects, the second film that's really, really got me with a twist. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
You got a
We've had
double whammy,
We've
Gareth.
had
You got a double
Usual
whammy in this one.
Suspects. Have we got 1995?
Wait, he hasn't mentioned the first one. You haven't mentioned
Spider-Verse 2 has one.
Bon Ami.
Like, Kev, you've seen it. Isn't
Bon
it
Ami.
an amazing twist?
Yes, all right.
James, you got to do a hat trick. You haven't mentioned Bon Ami.
No, I hate him now.
Oh.
We've got a bit of beef now.
Also,
I just wanted
he also,
to talk about that, Kev, when
What?
you took me to see the Spider-Man 2 at the IMAX, because it was, what do you call it? It was like 4DX or something.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's what Kev did to you before the film.
Yeah, and it was like, we got in there, and he was like,
I
right,
bet you did.
the chairs sort of move a little bit, and you get like air blown
Oh.
at you and whatnot. I was like, okay. And we got in there, and I've bought popcorn and a drink, and I put like my drink in the,
In reality, you're sat on Kev's lap and he's just gyrating.
and I had the popcorn on my lap, and then obviously trailers and whatnot, and we're all still, and then the film starts, and it starts with that swinging scene, and straight away the seats just went, and I was like, oh, what? Popcorn went everywhere. So, yeah, I was not.
Reenacted that. That was brilliant.
Yeah, I kind of got a little bit carried away there. Sorry, Chris. It was,
So that's what
messed up.
happened for 4DX.
Gareth got popcorn everywhere.
Yes,
That was good. Is that, that must be your first 4DX. It's
that's my only.
Oh, your first
I like
4DX.
too much. I ain't going to spill all the rest of it.
can be quite a violent experience, can't it?
So I might have to do some tidying up in a minute.
Drew, one of the first 4DX experiences Kev had, he didn't leave with a bloody print to put in a fucking photo frame.
I'm trying not to move.
Well,
Yeah.
Thinking of the 2010s and thinking there wasn't that many films, but now I'm looking.
Now it's 6.
There is. You got The Place Beyond the Pines.
Oh,
Great movie.
Love that
Yesterday,
film.
The Gentleman, which is one of the best
Gentleman's great.
is films there is, I think. You've also got things like Bohemian Rhapsody. I said Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Legend, and one that I wouldn't normally think of because I always say I don't like musicals, but I just don't like a shit cheesy musical.
Rocket Man.
La La Land was one of the best
Oh,
films.
yeah.
Full stop. One of the best films of the century. Full stop.
Brilliant. La La Land's brilliant.
Up there. Just an amazing
Oh,
film.
guys, we forgot Whiplash. I don't know what year that is.
Whiplash.
But
That was 2016 because that came out.
I've got some of that right now.
That came the same year as Birdman, which is also one of the best films.
Oh,
Not
shout.
person.
What?
I say you're not Bird Person from Rick and Morty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The blank looks of faces say it all. That was a weird phrase, blank looks of faces.
It's more of an in-joke over here.
Cool.
Is that
I
with
showed
the-
him Rick and Morty ages ago, and he was like, Bird Person? What a stupid name for a character.
Is
When
that
was
with the
Kingdom?
Mises? Where the Mises?
Oh,
Obviously, six.
The Mises?
Taron Egerton is so good, isn't he?
Oh. And you got the Revenant as well.
But Taron Egerton is like the next big thing, isn't he? Like, he's so good.
And James didn't.
He was the next
James
thing.
didn't mention
Blackbird.
Drive.
Have you seen Blackbird? Amazing.
Amazing.
Did you see?
Drive, yeah, Drive was monumental.
Did you see
Clean up at the end.
Blackbird, Kevin?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Did we all talk about it?
Drive was
Oh yeah,
Hasn't seen
is a
it.
piece of art. It's not a film. It's a piece of art.
Blackbird is a piece of art.
No, Drive.
Oh. Or if you drive over that blackbird,
So yeah,
That
that's
becomes a piece of art in the road.
Gareth,
That is
did
a
you have
nasty-
another question? Did you say? Or
No.
no, you're good.
Good.
What was, you said a topic, didn't you?
Good. Or
No topics.
you mentioned you had something else. No.
Did I? I can't remember.
Well,
What's
then
it on your
knows the
notepad?
answer.
You wrote the films, but you wrote something else as well.
Well,
what did you write on the pad?
Shall-
What's on the pad?
shall I
What's
play?
on the
I've got
pad?
I've got Dragon Ball circled on here.
Oh, you were talking about TV shows, but you just watched Dragon Ball GT, and that's about it.
No, it's because Kev messaged me earlier saying that anything that you're watching at the moment, and
Your
just
neighbour's kids.
shut up. There's just a random clip of Dragon Ball came on Facebook about a week ago, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to watch the next episode now." And now they're all on Prime, like literally all of original Dragon Ball, all of Dragon Ball Z, all of Dragon Ball GT, all of Dragon Ball Super.
So you can get your
So-
fill of your balls.
I can get a fill of my balls. My favourite animated show ever. No one will ever tell me otherwise.
Well,
The
it's
best.
your favourite, so why would anyone be able to tell you it?
Future.
No one will change my mind.
Oh, I did see there was what is it? Something about the best animated stuff, and it was talking about Futurama, South Park, Simpsons. I don't think
South Park wins every
Dragon
day.
Ball anything was not on there.
That's because it's not in the same category.
What?
Dragon Ball is like an anime. All those other ones are
American.
American.
I mean, they
balls.
are animation, but they're like made for totally different audiences, and
Not made for the Chinese, are they?
American cartoons tend to focus on social satire a lot, which anime does have that sometimes, but not as a focus.
Japanese anime focuses on high school, which is a bit weird.
No, there's a
That's
reason.
why Gareth loves it.
No, it's
We
because
focus on school children.
are nostalgic for high school because their work life is so brutally crushing that they like reminiscing over high school, and that's why all the anime idealizes it, and it's about that. So it's a cultural reason more than anything.
Just so you, James, Dragon Ball has no high school in it. Well,
I don't
apart
want to
from
hear about your Dragon Balls.
Gohan goes to high school for like 2 episodes. That's about
I don't
it.
want to hear about your Predator
I
cartoons.
just thought of a wild thing you should do, Gareth. You should eat dragon fruit while watching Dragon Balls.
Or you should just get a girlfriend.
One of those sounds a lot easier than the other.
Dragon fruit you can get in most places.
Fandabby dozy.
Also, a random off topic. I saw Katie J in Asda earlier when I was
Oh,
buying my
really?
beer.
That
Yeah.
little,
Did you say hello?
little shit avoided our podcast every week.
I did say
Punch in
hello.
the face. Did you kick her right in the womb?
No, that would be mean because
Well,
Katie
you
J.
should have. Should have punched her into a bush, shouldn't you, Joe?
Well, so the funny thing was when I went to see Deadpool yesterday, I saw her then as well. So now she might think I'm stalking her. Which
Oh.
probably it didn't help. That I offered to give her a lift home because she lives next to me. Basically, she just
I
gave me a
wouldn't
funny look and went, "No."
Should have punched her right in the bush.
Yeah, no. She mentioned that she just listened to or watched an episode of Ragewell recently with me in it. So I'm guessing that was episode 14 or 15.
Yeah,
We're
she's
making
way
you
behind.
famous,
So
Gareth.
she's
We're
not
making you
even committed
famous.
to the cause. Should have pushed her in a bush.
You're an episode.
You can't complain. You tell everyone not to listen to it. So
You're an episode
I do.
18.
you should be happy with that.
Smashing.
Oh, the
Does,
drop
does
kicks
James
up.
look happy?
Never. Kev, this would be a really good opportunity to add in Drew's annoying like interruption bit that you do.
Is that
Yeah,
edited?
Wait,
in, though?
54 minutes in.
Edit it into the actual silence and not in the middle of a conversation.
Sorry to
Oh.
Drew's doing it live.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
Very good.
Oh.
Very good.
Ugh.
So it's nice to see your arms, Gareth. Good to have them out. Did you buy the t-shirt like that, or did you use scissors?
No, I bought the
Apparently,
t-shirt.
Baby Gap have a sale.
Baby Gap. Have you seen the size of me? I don't think I'd fit in a Baby Gap.
You are correct, Jeff.
Oh,
It looks like you cut the
Also-
holes in a parachute.
Also, that is not a good sentence to say.
Yeah, baby gap sounds like something else.
You
Ah.
just said I would not fit into a baby's gap.
Oh,
That'd be like
Oh, no.
threading the eye of a needle.
so that's got us straight back into Serbian film, I think.
Oh,
no.
No.
Gosh.
Good film, by the way.
why isn't that on your favourites list?
It should be on
But
Disney,
what year
really.
was that in?
What year did it come out? I was like noughties, wasn't it?
No, it
Another film that Kev put me into.
was the
Put me
it was
Good
the
into.
Pixar
10s.
movie.
Oh, you're in the movie. I didn't
He
know.
put you into it.
So I watched it with Drew.
A bit of role play.
Watched it with Drew Lowe in London when I was living there. So it was in the 2010s.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as long ago as I thought.
Cool.
Gareth, you got a mighty beard. You got the linkage. We were just talking about linkage earlier.
Oh, it's not that mighty. I had it like immediately shortened.
Talk about your beard, not your penis.
Wrong word immediately. I don't know why I used that word. But no, I had my hair cut about 3-4 weeks ago to literally grade
Yeah,
1.
it shows.
I let my beard go as well, but it seems to grow back quicker.
Yeah, it looks cool though, dude. It's a solid beard. It's a solid beard.
I suppose the light doesn't help either.
It's actually funny because I cracked a joke about talking about beard oil in this episode, in another episode. But do you use beard oil?
I have
I think
beard
it's just
oil.
tears it uses at this point.
I have
Or
beard oil,
beer, just like
cream as well, but I don't use it as often as I should.
yeah, I've got like a vanilla kind of lavender one that's really nice, with an octopus on the front.
To go to
Okay.
animated sitcoms was the subject, and that's what I heard. So the top 10 from 10 to number 1. I don't know who's rating it, but it's the current rankings according to someone. So number 10 is
Is this someone important
well apparently
or just some dude called Keith?
Holy crop, Batman! Oh no! We're out of time on this episode. So join us for the rest of our chat tomorrow on Rage Whale.